For more than a decade, Justin Bieber was one of the most loved pop stars in the world. From his teenage rise to fame to his transition into adulthood, he maintained a massive and loyal fan base that followed him through every stage of his career. His story was often framed as a journey of growth, mistakes, and redemption, which made fans feel personally connected to him. Many supporters felt like they grew up alongside him, watching him navigate fame in real time. However, in recent years, something has noticeably changed. The overwhelming admiration that once surrounded him has slowly been replaced by criticism, concern, and in some cases, outright backlash. Fans who once defended him online now question his actions, his public behavior, and the direction of his career. This shift didn't happen suddenly, but rather through a series of moments that steadily reshaped how people see him. Justin Bieber's career and fan relationship. Justin Bieber's career has always been deeply tied to his relationship with his fans. Discovered at a young age, he was thrust into the spotlight almost overnight, with millions watching his every move. His fan base wasn't just supportive, it was fiercely loyal, often defending him through controversies, legal issues, and highly publicized personal struggles. That loyalty helped sustain his career during periods when public opinion outside his fan base was less forgiving. Over time, many fans developed an emotional attachment to Justin's personal growth and struggles. They supported his sobriety journey, his marriage, and his attempts to rebuild his image. Because of that emotional investment, expectations grew. When fans feel ignored, disrespected, or shut out, the disappointment runs deeper than it would for a casual listener, making the backlash feel more intense and personal. Canceled shows and tour frustrations. One of the biggest turning points for many fans came from repeated tour cancellations. While Justin Bieber has been open about serious health struggles, including conditions that genuinely affect his ability to perform, many fans felt left in the dark. Shows were postponed or canceled with limited explanation, leaving fans confused and frustrated. For some, these concerts represented once-in-a-lifetime experiences. Many fans had spent significant amounts of money on tickets, flights, hotels, and time off work. When communication felt vague or delayed, disappointment quickly turned into resentment. Although most fans expressed sympathy for his health issues, they also felt that clearer updates and more transparency could have prevented much of the backlash. This situation planted early cracks in the trust between Justin and his supporters. Controversial public behavior and attitude. Justin Bieber's public behavior has also played a major role in shifting fan perception. Over the years, clips have circulated showing tense interactions with paparazzi, moments where he appeared irritated, and instances where fans felt dismissed or brushed aside. While fame brings constant pressure, these moments stood out because they contrasted sharply with the grateful image fans once admired. Social media amplified these incidents almost instantly. Short video clips, often taken out of context, spread rapidly and shaped opinions before full explanations could surface. Whether intentional or not, these moments contributed to a growing belief that Justin had become detached from the people who supported him from the beginning. Over time, these repeated impressions began to outweigh earlier goodwill. Religion, identity, and mixed messaging. Justin Bieber's openness about his faith has been another source of division among fans. While many respected his spiritual journey and admired his willingness to speak openly about belief, others felt confused by the way religion seemed to intersect with his public decisions. At times, his messaging appeared inconsistent, leaving fans unsure about where he stood on certain personal and social issues. Some supporters felt alienated when his beliefs seemed to influence his music, public appearances, or personal relationships. Others questioned whether his expressions of faith were deeply personal or selectively shared for public image reasons. This uncertainty added another layer of disconnect, making it harder for fans to feel aligned with him as an artist and public figure. Music gaps and career inconsistency. Another major frustration has been the long gaps between music releases. While taking breaks is understandable, especially for health reasons, many fans felt frustrated by the lack of clarity surrounding his career plans. Announcements about potential projects or returns to music were often followed by silence, leaving supporters unsure of what to expect. In an industry where consistency helps maintain relevance, extended absences can weaken fan engagement. As new artists continued to dominate charts and headlines, some fans felt Justin was drifting away from the music that originally brought them together. Over time, this inconsistency made it harder to sustain excitement and loyalty at the same level as before. Social media and fan disconnect. Social media once served as a direct bridge between Justin Bieber and his fans, but in recent years it has become a source of confusion and tension. Cryptic posts, sudden account deletions, and emotionally charged messages often left fans unsure how to interpret what he was trying to say. Some viewed these posts as honest expressions of vulnerability, while others felt emotionally overwhelmed by the lack of context. This pattern created fatigue among parts of his fan base. When celebrities share personal struggles without clear boundaries, fans may feel pressure to constantly interpret or defend them. Over time, this emotional strain caused some supporters to disengage rather than remain invested. Public opinion and divided fan base. Today, Justin Bieber's fan base appears more divided than at any other point in his career. What this backlash means for his future. The backlash Justin Bieber is facing doesn't necessarily signal the end of his career, but it does mark a critical turning point. Rebuilding trust with fans would likely require clearer communication, consistency, and a renewed sense of connection. Small changes in how he engages publicly could make a significant difference. In today's entertainment industry, success depends not only on talent, but on how artists maintain relationships with their audience. For someone as influential as Justin Bieber, the next steps he takes will likely determine whether this backlash fades or becomes a defining chapter of his career. Justin Bieber's journey has always been complex, shaped by massive success, intense scrutiny, and personal struggles. The current backlash is less about one isolated incident and more about a series of moments that left fans feeling unheard, confused, or disconnected. It reflects the challenges of maintaining authenticity while living under constant public pressure. Whether this phase becomes another redemption story or a lasting shift in how he's perceived remains to be seen. What's clear is that fans are no longer reacting out of blind loyalty, but out of evolving expectations. What do you think? Are fans being too harsh? Or is the criticism justified? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth celebrity breakdowns.